Time now for Money Matters Monday. Education. It is the key to success in life, whether it's business or your personal life, certainly with your taxes. What happens when you combine education and your finances? You get Bart Humphrey. He's the Vice President of Education Development with the Circle of Advisors, and he joins us this morning to tell us about an upcoming class, which, by the way, is at the forefront of my thinking right now because it's tax time and because I am of a certain age group that starts thinking about taxes after retirement and what the implications are. And if you don't make the right, educated, thought out moves, you're putting yourself in a bad way.
Oh, you certainly are.
Or you can be.
You certainly are. And as you know, education is the key. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't know what you don't know. And as a friend of mine says, medicine after death is no good.
Right.
So if you're not prepared going into the following year, it's going to do what it's going to do.
But here's the thing. Most of us have always had our taxes done by other people. Mm-hmm. And we pay the money and we don't really know what happens. I mean, because right. it changes so often, we're afraid we're going to do the wrong thing. And this isn't the case for any of you. There's a lot of you smart people out there that do your own taxes. But all this time we've been paying other people, so we don't feel like we need to step it up when we get to retirement age, but right. we really do.
You do, and especially now, because this is the most changes we've had right. in our tax system and, you know, in our lifetimes practically. You know, so there's just huge implications to what has transpired, things that can affect the mortgage on your house or future plans on getting a mortgage on your house. Mm-hmm. The SALT taxes, which is state and local taxes, that mm-hmm. has changed. Many things have changed.
So our tax liabilities change when we retire, right?
True.
And so if we don't take advantage of what we can take advantage of, I mean, it's one thing to get overtaxed because we left something out, but the fact that we're older, I mean, that's even more important because a lot of times our income goes down.
Right. Well, and Kent, you know, there's sort of a misnomer out there that says that when you retire, you're going to be at a lower tax rate. And what actually happens in many instances as people have lost their write-offs, you know, their kids are out of their
mm-hmm.
house, a lot of times they have their house paid off, mm-hmm. and then they have the additional Social Security coming in, and then we have been spoon-fed and trained for 30 years now to be continually putting in money into tax-deferred instruments such as IRAs and 401ks. Mm-hmm. And so for many of your viewers out there, there's going to be this huge tax bomb. And, you know, it's sort of a nice problem to have, but it also has major implications.
So at what age should we start thinking about educating ourselves, number one, and number two, how do we go about that?
Yesterday.
Yesterday, really?
No, the sooner you plan, the better. I mean, I've never had a client come into our office or someone come into my class saying, well, you know, I shouldn't have done this sooner. They all feel that mm-hmm. they should have done it sooner because, mm-hmm. again, information is the key. And once you understand something, you go, well, I could have been doing this years ago. Mm-hmm. So it's really never too late, but you should have already started. Well,
tell us about the education plans that you have and the opportunities.
Well, we have a class coming up here, as you'll see on the screen, the mm-hmm. dates for that, which is a great chance because we actually were snowed out of our first class that we had. So I taught another one, and we decided to redo this one. So we're offering it again. You can come in; it's free of charge. So you know, I know people like that. You know, mm-hmm. can't write it off on your taxes.
No, you can't.
But you know, I think you'll find that if you attend the class, you're going to learn a lot of things you didn't know. Certainly, be able to explore a lot of the changes that have come about right. this past year, and it's going to be like this for some time in the future.
These are big changes now, so it's important for you. If you'd like to get in touch with a Securus advisor for a free consultation or learn more about the class, call 636-720-1900 or 800-720. Sorry, you flipped that off the screen. 720-4252. All right. Or on the web at circleofadvisors.com.